So it is time to 100% Five Nights at Freddy's 5, known as Sister Location, as a part of my challenge to beat all of the FNAFs before we hit 600 subscribers. But, it's low-key awkward because we've already hit the goal and I still have to beat some of the FNAFs. But we're gonna finish all of them because why would we not? And as a punishment, I will have to 100% beat Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach, but let's leave that for later. Today it's time for Sister Location, which is probably my favorite FNAF game all time, simply because Custom Night is the most flawless and goated masterpiece I've ever seen. But before we even unlock it, we need to beat all 5 nights and do a couple of other things. So let's just begin with the first night, which is basically nothing more than just a tutorial how to, you know, fix animatronics with a controlled shock. And that's how it ends, nothing special. It changes though in the night 2, where this time while being in Circus Gallery, a really annoying bro who guides us all along decides that it's a good idea to reboot the system. So because of that, Baby tells us where to hide, where we have this short sequence where we have to ignore eye contact with Beady Bap. And that was super easy. Also, right before we leave the gallery, Baby tells us that the voice guarding us is liar and we shouldn't trust him. So that's what I did, and Ballora didn't kill me, but he managed to do that. Ah! I don't know why, but I really got scared. Anyway, I beat it on the second try, so that's fine. And in night 3, we're entering the Funtime Auditorium instead of Ballora Gallery, where we have to watch out for him or her. I don't really know. Only what we have to do is move while constantly flashing my flashlight like it's with the Red Foxy from FNAF 2. Then we hit Pause and Service, where we have to do another sequence with this motherfucker, which almost caused me a heart attack. To complete it, I had to click on Bon Bon's button, and to do that, we have to do really sneaky moves. Otherwise, he'll jump scare you. Once we manage to beat it, we have to go back to the Funtime Auditorium, where jumpscare from Funtime Foxy is guaranteed. So that's how the night ends. And night 4 is the reason why there still exist people that gave up on beating the game. Back in the old days, this night caused me too much trouble. Baby puts us into the Springlock suit in the scooping room as we see Ballora getting destroyed. Poor her. All we need to do is keep those Springlocks wound up and wiggling in case a mini Rena is climbing straight to us. I'm not gonna lie, I felt weird that night. And surprisingly to me, I beat this on like third attempt. I thought it would be worse. And the last night begins. We get to know that in the circus there are already 2 technicians, and we need to encourage them to go home. I don't think they will be going back home ever again. I wonder who could have done that. Anyway, we need to go back to the Parts and Service, of course through the Funtime Auditorium, where Funtime Foxy for some reason is no longer here. And we can finally see Baby! A little too long because I need to enter the code carefully, what of course I can't do because mouse in this game is one big joke. Once I correctly entered the code, Baby led me to the scooping room, where, I got scooped. And that is how we get the first star. The second one is even easier, because we only have to feed all of those kids, then collect the ice cream and come back to the very beginning and eat the kid just like every normal animatronic.
That's what I'm saying!
And only after beating this minigame we can finally get the third star. If we don't listen to the baby and just go in the opposite directions, we will enter private room, which looks like a normal office. Also in the monitors we can see room that is reason for my PTSD. So because we sit in the office, we need to survive until 6 AM. And this night was really annoying for me. I was running out of energy really fast. In the whole night we only had one animatronic, which is Ennard. It's pretty much stereo-based animatronic, as you can hear where he is. That was brutal for me as I died a lot of times. Anyway, I finally beat it and we've got our third star with Ennard entering our room for totally no reason. And if you think it's the end, it is not. Actually, now the best part of the game begins, Custom Night. We need to beat all of those challenges on the hardest difficulty, with the last one 1020, known as Golden Freddy. So I started playing because I literally have no life. Most of those nights were really easy, besides Ladies Night, which stopped me a little bit, primarily because of Ballora. She really made sure that I won't forget her. Whatever I was doing and whenever I went, I was hearing her goddamn music. I was eating, Ballora. I went to shop, Ballora. I was on the gym, Ballora. And even I was going to sleep, Ballora. But I finally managed to beat it, and the rest of the nights were easy, excluding Golden Freddy. This game mode is really hard, but luckily it doesn't include any RNG and it's pure luck. So basically, if you have divided attention, the game shouldn't be hard for you. So I tried beating this night without any guides, and I didn't think I would do that without it, but I managed to finish this in like 3 hours after I started it. I did it! Holy shit! Even though there were some problems, Sister Location's 1020 is awesome. And this is how 100% Five Nights at Freddy's Sister Location. I'm gonna kill myself while playing Pizzeria Simulator.